Hello there, Storm Jedi here. I recently picked up this Tyrannofex box, which I've been after a Tyrannofex for a while. I got it in December to add to my Tyranid army. It was quite a big model. I was really excited to build it, but I didn't realise how hard it was to build. This is the instructions that obviously comes with it. Some of the bits were quite confusing where to put, as you'll see in the video. So yeah, I was just using my plastic cutters to take out some of the model bits. Quite easy in this bit. I used Tamiya extra thin plastic cement for the glue, but I did use Citadel glue towards the end in the tricky parts, as well as super glue when some of the bits weren't going as planned. So this bit was quite easy, just gluing on the tail. It was quite hard in this bit after I've done the body, as the tail didn't really want to fit to the body properly. So I had to wait until the tail was a bit dry on one side and then put the other part of the body over the top, as you see now. So next was the back of the Carapace. This bit was really kind of difficult towards the end. The first part was quite easy, but with the side bits, there is like another bit you have to put on the end to obviously make the it's only one half. And some of the small pieces were really hard to put in. I had to use like small tweezers and that to actually fit them in because they wouldn't go in place. So these were the small pieces I was talking about. They just really wouldn't go into place at first. I had to took several attempts to make sure they got in right. They do have indentations, but yeah, just be careful when putting them in because they can sometimes slip off. Next was the start of the legs. Some of the legs were kind of difficult just to get in place and to obviously dry. So basically I did one side, let it dry, and then do the other side. I didn't rush this bit. It did take a while to make sure everything was dry correctly and the legs wouldn't, you know, go out of the posure that I wanted them to be in. So I used a little bit of Citadel glue just to make sure it worked, and I gave it maybe like half an hour to dry. The gluing was quite easy on this bit. It was just the feet that was kind of the problem. Just make sure that you obviously put the spikes on either side of the foot, and then just be careful and put, like I said, put the foot on one of the sides, let it stick there for a minute, and then put the other part of the leg on, and it should work fine. And as I was saying, the glue was kind of a bit tacky in this bit, so I made sure to give plenty of time to make sure they both dried, and then just left it. Leave it for about maybe half an hour or something like that, and then go back to it. Same problem with the front legs, a little bit tacky when sticking them on. Just do exactly the same as I said before, put them in, do one at a time, and also when gluing them down, they're not very good. Make sure they're level with the body, otherwise the actual mini might be too high. It depends what pose you want. If you want it to stand on something, then you could do it, but it almost didn't work out as planned, but it did in the end. And there's a lot of like spikes on the underbelly. They can be quite difficult to put on as well, just because they're too small. Just use maybe tweezers or something to put them in. And back onto the head. The tongue was sort of the only main issue. It didn't really want to stick properly, and it sort of went slanted to one side. So to make sure it was bang in the middle. Just keep an eye on it because it sometimes slides when if the glue is tacky. And putting on the head, and it's starting to come together. The only thing next is the weapons. With the weapons, I had the most difficult with the weapons. I had to use super glue in the end because they just wouldn't dry. It was very hard to put the cannon and the sort of membrane piece that goes from the other arm to the other inside the cannon. It just would not stick together. I had got really frustrated with it. Basically, you need another set of hands to hold one side while you glue it in. But yeah, super glue is your best friend in this bit because it worked over time. Citadel just does not dry in time, and the gun ends up sliding off or the arms fall off. So either use super glue, or I mean you could use other glues I guess, but it just worked out because it kept sliding. Just keep an eye on that, as in seeing this part. And here, just glued on the feet, ready to put it on the base, and yeah, it looked fantastic. The only thing left on this now was the small Tyranid membrane. I think there was one small one and a tiny, this one here, a tiny, I don't know what it's supposed to be, maybe some sort of growth that grows on them that controls them from the hive mind. Also, do all the big units have these sort of like growths on them, or like things, or is it only like the main titans? Because I know some of the small Tyranids have them too. But yeah, let me know in the comments. And here he is complete, the Tyrannofex. If you like this type of content, please let me know down in the comments you want to see more videos like this. I have plenty more models to build, more Tyranids, more Orcs, more Astra Militarum. Let me know if you want to see more of this, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.